Okay, so picture this. You standing in a dark forest in the middle of the night, and you are a trained military serviceman, and you know the exact difference between aircraft, stars, and ordinary lights. But then, suddenly, something appears among the trees, something that should not be there. In December 1980, the military personnel stationed near two US Air Force bases in England reported strange lights, unusual movements, and encounters that remain unexplained to this day. Was it a misunderstanding, a secret military technology, or one of the most credible UFO encounters ever reported? In this third investigation, we explore the mystery of the Rendlesham Forest Incident and the questions that continues to fascinate researchers more than 40 years later. So let's begin the reading. Alright, so there are mysteries that disappear with time, and then there are mysteries that seems to grow stronger, no longer they remain unsolved. The Rendlesham Forest Incident belongs to the second category. More than 40 years later have passed since a group of trained military personnel entered a dark forest in England and encountered something they could not easily explain. Yet even today, the debate continues. Was it a misunderstanding, a secret military project, an unusual natural phenomenon, or something far more stranger? As this reading unfolds, one thing becomes immediately clear. The energy surrounding this case does not feel fabricated. It does not feel like a story invented by a single person seeking attention. Instead, it feels like multiple individuals trying to understand an experience that challenged their assumption about reality. One of the strongest themes appearing throughout the reading is uncertainty. Not uncertainty created by deception, but uncertainty created by observation. The difference here is important because the cards suggest that people genuinely witness something unusual, yet what they witnessed may not have been fully understood even by those standing only a short distance away from it. Again and again, the reading points toward individuals attempting to interpret an event using the knowledge available to them at the time. And perhaps that is where the mystery truly begins, because human beings are remarkably skilled at recognizing patterns. When something happens that does not fit any known category, the mind immediately starts searching for explanations. The reading suggests that some witnesses focused on what they saw, others focused on what they felt, more others focused on what they feared, and somewhere between those perspectives, the legend of Rendlesham Forest was born. Also, another fascinating theme appears around the secrecy, not necessarily a grand conspiracy, but a silence, a hesitation, an unwillingness to provide complete answers. Because history has shown us that whenever information is limited, speculation expands to fill the empty space. And in Rendlesham Forest, there appears to be a plenty of empty space. The cards repeatedly suggest that important pieces of the story were never fully connected, not because people were lying, no, but because everyone may have been holding a different piece of the puzzle. Some saw lights, some experienced emotions they could not explain, some remember details differently as years passed, and perhaps none of them possessed the entire picture. One particularly striking aspect of the reading is the recurring energy of duality, the possibility that more than one truth exists simultaneously. A physical explanation may exist, yet the emotional impact experienced by the witnesses may also be entirely real. Actually, both can be true at the same time. And that possibility is often overlooked when discussing mysteries. Perhaps the greatest question is not what appeared in the forest. Perhaps the greatest question is why the event left such a lasting impression on everyone involved. Because ordinary experiences fade, but this one did not. Decades later, people still return to these stories searching for answers, searching for certainty, searching for that one missing piece that finally explains everything. But what if certainty was never the point? What if the true significance of the Rendlesham Forest incident lies not in providing what happened, but in reminding us how much of reality remains beyond our understanding? The final energy of this reading feels surprisingly quiet, not fearful, not threatening, not aggressive. Instead, it feels like an unanswered question echoing through time, a question waiting in the darkness between the trees, a question that continues to ask itself every time someone revisits this mystery. What did they really see that night? And why are we still talking about it all these years later? Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel.